Meet Felix, a finance and investing creator who came to me in April of 2024 with a clear mission to help more people manage their money better and live more beautiful lives. And he already had a 7-figure business and he wanted to scale to 8 figures. What happened next? We tripled his views, tripled his watch time, and quadrupled his subscriber base in less than a year.
Our views tripled, our watch time tripled, our subscriber base quadrupled, all in the space of slightly less than a year.
But the numbers only tell part of the story. Let's dive into how Felix turned his passion for finance education into an 8-figure business with the right YouTube strategy. Even if you think YouTube is just a hobby, our proven system will transform your YouTube channel into a predictable revenue generator. Now, before I bring in Felix, let me quickly explain where things stood when we first connected. Felix had a solid finance channel with good content, but his approach was inconsistent. His videos averaged around 25,000 views. And this was okay, but it wasn't great considering he was attracting a mass market audience. And he was making around $188 from YouTube ads alone. And he had a solid 7-figure business with his coaching program where he taught people how to trade options and invest. And he wasn't a typical options trader because he'd actually worked on Wall Street and he was one of the best in the world at doing it. And he wanted to help more everyday people secure their future by investing correctly, aka investing like the pros on Wall Street do. So the challenge was clear. How could we help Felix reach more people with his valuable financial knowledge while creating a more sustainable and profitable content system? So let's hear directly from Felix about his mission.
My name is Felix. I run a YouTube channel in the finance sector, and the whole purpose is to impact more people, reach more people, and actually genuinely teach them how to manage their money better so they can have more beautiful lives.
Now, what I love about Felix's approach is his genuine desire to help people. That authenticity is gold on YouTube, but it needs to be paired with strategic execution. And honestly, these are the types of people I love working with because I can tell they really just want to impact the world and make it a better place. And when Felix and I first connected, we identified several key opportunities. 1 was creating a more consistent content structure. 2 is developing repeatable formats that his audience would recognize and love and consume again and again. 3 was improving his titles and thumbnails to boost click-through rates. And 4 was enhancing his presentation style to increase watch time. And here's Felix describing our initial work together.
And I came across Sean literally about a year ago. He said to me, hey, you can do things a lot better. You can reach a lot more people doing what you're doing, but actually doing it more efficiently. And
Now, what Felix modestly called quick fixes were actually strategic adjustments to his content approach. We implemented a more defined content calendar with consistent upload schedules, an optimized content preparation and ideation process, a framework for his videos that would keep viewers engaged longer, and help hiring and training his writers to maintain quality while scaling production. And these weren't just random changes. They were calculated moves based on YouTube's algorithm and audience psychology. And let's hear from Felix about the immediate impact.
he taught me a bunch of quick fix that I implemented, and our views tripled, our watch time tripled, our subscriber base quadrupled, all in the space of slightly less than a year.
And the results speak for themselves. Let me show you exactly what happened. In April of 2024, Felix's channel was making about $188 per day. And just over 8 months later, he's generating over $1,360 per day from YouTube ads alone. And many of his videos now consistently break 100,000 views. But perhaps more importantly, he's now reaching 4 times more people with his financial education content. And that's not just a business win, that's a life-changing impact for thousands of people. And the AdSense and views is just a small part of the victory. His business scaled from 7 figures to over 8 figures a year because of the fact that he was getting so many more people and getting more of the right people watching his content. Now, Felix has a unique way of describing our approach.
And it's wizardry. That's really what it is. And in all honesty, Sean and his team, they just really know what they're doing.
Now, let me pull back the curtain on this so-called wizardry that's transformed Felix's channel. It's really just a system that we implement into channels. First, we refined his content structure. Instead of sporadic topics, we developed a clear framework that his audience could recognize and return to. Second, we streamlined his workflow. Content creation is demanding, and without systems, it's easy to burn out. So we built processes for content preparation and ideation that allowed him to maintain quality while posting more consistently. And third, we focused on improving his average view duration. And this single metric has an outsized impact on YouTube's recommendation system. And as his retention improved, YouTube began promoting his videos to more people. Now here's Felix's advice to other creators.
And I would take their advice. I would follow it to the letter. And you'll have a lot more fun doing the content you're making. And if you're doing it for whatever reason you're making content for me, it's just I want to reach more people, I want to impact more people. So it's been a tremendous success this year.
Now, one aspect of Felix's approach that's particularly impressive is how we've diversified his revenue streams. Beyond the 7x increase in ad revenue, Felix has amazing coaching programs, and he even launched his own software. And the strategies that we helped him implement have now resulted in an 8-figure business. And when we first started working with him, he was getting a significant amount of his revenue from Instagram. But Instagram can be very sporadic, and Meta will often shadow ban people or ban them for absolutely no reason whatsoever, which is very difficult for business owners to deal with. And so he's basically completely abandoned Instagram, and now he focuses almost all of his attention on YouTube. Next, Felix speaks on the ongoing nature of our partnership.
And I'm very, very thrilled with it, and we'll keep going, and he keeps giving me brand new ideas every once in a while, and it just works.
And this just shows that, for lack of a better sentence, we do give a shit about our clients, right? We want our clients to get results not just when we work with them, but also on an ongoing basis. And one key insight that Felix shares is about working with the platform, not against it.
And I think a lot of people on YouTube make their life quite hard by not sort of ticking the boxes that are already required, because I didn't know those were the boxes.
And this is exactly what my coaching is designed to do. Show you which boxes you need to tick so that you can focus on creating great content rather than fighting the algorithm. I've spent years in the trenches with my own channel, getting my own channel to over 1 million subscribers, and then helping a bunch of other people do the exact same thing. And all this time I've been decoding what works on YouTube. And my clients benefit from that knowledge without having to go through the same years of trial and error. And plus, things change all the time, and when things change, we work with a bunch of different people, so we know exactly what's going to work. And we can tell you exactly what you need to do whenever the next algorithm update happens. Next is Felix's direct recommendation.
So do I recommend Shane and his team? Yes, wholeheartedly. Seriously, you need somebody who's actually doing what they preach, and all you got to do is look at his channel and you can see he's actually doing it himself. And that's what I look for in my mentors and in all aspects of life. I look for people who are actually doing what they preach, and therefore you can see them put it into action.
Now, Felix talks about how he selects his mentors, and this part is extremely important because most people that teach out there are basically just selling the picks and the shovels. They've never mined the gold themselves. Whereas I started my own successful channel, got it to multiple 6 figures a month, and over 1 million subscribers, and now I teach people how they can do the same. And one of the most valuable aspects of coaching is the time that it saves. Felix puts it perfectly.
And if you can then work with them directly, it saves an incredible amount of time. I think I would be where I am right now in terms of the audience we reach probably 2 or 3 years later. So why waste 2 or 3 years of your life?
You're a business owner watching this, or you're a YouTuber that's already successful. You could definitely figure it out on your own because you're a very intelligent and competent human being. But if you want to save yourself 2 to 3 years of figuring it out, grinding in the trenches, then I highly recommend you book a call with us down in the description and the pinned comment below.
So highly recommend Shane and his team. They're also fantastic people. They're super kind. They have their heart in the right place.
And if Felix's story resonates with you, and if you're ready to accelerate your YouTube growth rather than spending years figuring it out on your own, here's what to do next. Click the link in the description to book a strategy call with myself and my team. And this call in and of itself is probably the best choice that you will make this year, whether or not you choose to work with us. Because we will figure out exactly where you are right now, your current situation. We'll then help you to find what your goal is and basically what your desired situation is. Then we'll make a plan to get you from where you are right now to your desired situation. And then we'll see whether or not we're a good fit to work together. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below to book that strategy call. And let me end with Felix's final wish for you.
I wish you great growth on YouTube. All the best.
That's it for today's mini case study. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, share it with the creator who needs to see it. And if you want to watch a much more detailed case study, go ahead and click on this video right here, which is how I helped Sean scale from 30K per month to 500K per month on YouTube.